Hi Sagittarius, this will be your channeled messages. Sagittarius, I'm so tired this morning. I didn't think I'd do any readings, but the show must go on. It's the 11th, we can't fail. We can't. I've come too far. One thing I notice, if God don't do it, it just won't be done. If God can't do it, it won't be done. It will not be done, okay? Somebody has to do it, right? Okay, so Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules ancestry, okay? So there's maybe something about your ancestors. Is someone doing an ancestry test on you? Or are you doing something? Let's see where you come from. Where's your genes? Genealogy? Now, what is the difference between genealogy and ancestry? Now, to study your ancestors is to know where you come from, your descendants, okay, not your ascendant. Well, your ascendant sign would be a future offspring. Your descendant sign is where you come from. And Sagittarius kind of rules both, okay? But Sagittarius also rules dark skin complexions, okay? Sagittarius is more for melanated people. The swords and the cups is more for people who don't have high melanin in them skin, white people. And then Sagittarius, which is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, the sun, fire signs. And then where the sun there, people's skin usually darker, okay? But black people have dark skin and so does Indian people, right? Did we think of this? No, what's hearing in my ears, Krishna. Alright? Am I the person to speak on this? Listen, I speak about Jesus Christ. So I won't make him any exception, okay? No, when I used to go to, is it Vauxhall High School I was going? But they have a crush named Kevin. Oh my god. I love Kevin was so, oh my god. But Kevin was a cool dude, okay? Kevin went to Calabar High School, okay? Kevin was an Indian guy. And Kevin, he mingled among the unholy, you understand? Because he was like a peer counselor. He was, he was an ambassador for his school, for Calabar High School, Rabalak, yeah. Okay, which is an all-boys school, okay? But the thing is, he was very in touch with his faith. And I remember living in a community named Woodpecker. Woodpecker have a lot of Indians. Cause one time when they go one Indian celebration where them have, but I think I don't know if it's Trinidadian Indians or Indians, okay? But anyways, they will have a big festival where them cook rice, roti, curry goat, curry mango. Do you know how to cook curry mango? Hmm? Do you know how to cook curry mango? Do you? Aren't you not embarrassed? Yeah, curry mango, the nicest thing. Have you ever had it? Stew mango, yeah, and all type of things, okay? But also there was a church near where I live in the same community of Indians. Now, in Jamaica, people will call people who never really look black, Indian, okay? Indian meaning you hear now a course, but the thing is, that's a term that's used locally. When you come international, the terms them change, okay? People don't identify the same thing as the same thing, okay? So that's how we have language barriers, okay? Language barriers isn't really just about you don't speak the language I speak, okay? That's why the TLC, 90 Day Fiancé, exposed so much couples that don't speak each other's language because they can communicate without using language, okay? Great. So Kevin was really into himself, you understand? He was really into his religion, yeah? And he had a painting of Krishna, okay? Now, we know Krishna is a deity in Hinduism. I'm gonna say something though. One time, a little sister said to me on a phone call, because I was studying, when was it? Maybe when I was working at IBEX, FedEx, my dad studied chakras, my dad studied different religions. And me kind of take really good to Buddhism. But my dad passed through, okay? I was a vehicle on a 3 a.m. ride, listening to a favorite song, just cruising, just passing through. And my sister, Christina she name, with a K, she said, She said, Hinduism, you know, so Hinduism, them have it right, them have it right. So I'm like, really? And she said, yeah, man. Because she studied religion years, maybe about 5 to 7 years, maybe 5 to 7 years after I studied in high school. So I don't know what was the updated thing, because you have to study religion in primary school. You have to study all religions, okay? I don't know how teaching systems stay here, but I remember when I was going Norman Gardens, you have to study what a Muslim person is, you have to study what a Chinese person is, you have to study what a black person is, you have to study what an indigenous person is. Like you had to study these type of people, you have to know what them look like, to know how you're picking them apart. And then we're going to slightly the history of these people, because Jamaica's motto, okay, going back to the hummingbird of last reading, Jamaica motto is out of many we are one people. Okay, we still want the same thing. So it says it comes from a Sanskrit word that means black, dark, or dark blue. Which again, this is who for reading, Sagittarius reading. We not just talk about Sagittarius rule ancestry, especially people with dark melanin, okay? It comes from the all is attractive. He who worship as the 8th avatar in Vishnu and also the supreme God in his own right, he's also the God of protection, compassion, tenderness, and love, and one of the most popular and widely revered among Indian culture. Okay, so does that mean he would represent for everybody who is, and we're not talking about this on a religious level, we're talking about this on a spiritual level, especially when it comes down to tarot, okay? Who is that? Anybody resembles Krishna? Or is it tarot only talking about the Christian and the Catholic? Because that's what the tarot cards are, and the tarot cards are inspiration of the Catholic Church. No, if Krishna, compassion, love, worship, him don't seem like, alright, so him is not war. Wait, can I say something? Early August, Krishna life, China's Krishna. I just saw. Okay, so they say they portray him in various perspectives as a god child, a prankster, a model lover, a divine hero, and a universal supreme being. Did he have... Is he one of the deities who saw the girls that were bathing in the lake naked and he kept them close and run off? Because I remember a story like that going on in high school. And that either he was in the trees or in the bushes and the girls would bathe in a pond or a lake and he'd take them clothes and run. Okay, I don't know what's happening, okay? But I was hearing, yeah, Krishna. Somebody may be Indian, but Kevin, oh my god, I remember Kevin. Like, every girl used to like Kevin. Kevin have straight ears. See what it's so from Jamaica days. Why did I stray? I did not know why did I stray. Anybody know me? Ask any of my siblings. They know me. I strayed. That's what happens. Curiosity. Nearly killed the cat. Almost killed the cat. Or did curiosity make the cat famous? Let us go, Sagittarius. Are you Indian yet? Do you come from a very religious background? Alright? Okay? Because Indian them serious. Alright? We can talk about all the religions, okay? We're not talking about politics. We're not talking about no autocratic countries. We're not talking about that. We're talking about religious countries. Them serious, Nora? See baby Krishna on a swing depicted with his foster parents. So Krishna was adopted. Also the fact Krishna blue. Why am blue? Aren't aliens blue? Like Avatar? I just said. Did anybody... Can I ask a question? Why is he blue? Is he dead? he could also be an indigo child. But also, he never looked like the people them around him. Now, me know blue to be two things. One, when a baby dies and then the baby come back to life, usually the spirit it was born with, it was swapped. Alright? So basically, in a weird way, let's just say when I came out the womb, my spirits being nurtured and harvested in the womb that came out, that was birth, whether I'm birth through C-section or natural pregnancy, that was in my body. If during pregnancy, after pregnancy, during the time transferring to an incubator, the child lose oxygen, the child turn blue, or something about a child dying, and then the child came back to life, that means the original spirit that was supposed to be in the child is not the spirit who came back. It was the nearest spirit. We're not saying spirit did bad or good, we're just saying. Now Krishna blue. Why was Krishna blue? Because me know it could be that or aliens. But why was he blue? The legend tells us that Lord Krishna has drunk poison milk given by a demon when he was a baby, and that he caused a bluish tinge in his skin. What? I mean, I've seen worse things done on camera, but I'm just saying, like, but if Krishna's so gentle and so soft, right? Okay, wait. As per Asian scriptures, when the demon Puntana tried to kill the young Krishna with his poison milk, Krishna didn't die, and instead his skin became blue. Okay, let me try to poison him. So a demon tried to what? Breastfeed him or give him milk? So he was poisoned as a baby. Somebody tried to kill him. Listen, I'm just diving into it a little, okay? But Krishna is also a blue blood, isn't he? He would be blue-blooded. Now, when poison go into the blood, don't the blood changes? Because if you look on a snake, right? When a snake spray venom, sometimes the venom green, right? Or sometimes the venom clear or yellowish. What happens when you mix red with green? You get brown? He would be a blue blood, which would also be royalty, right? People who were aware saw blueness in his energy. Was he a blue aura as well? So we're going back to the color blue. I would talk about Avatar. Krishna is often depicted with a blue skin in Hindu art and mythology with Sri Krishna not only drank her poisonous milk, but he also sucked out her life, and it's believed that the poison entered his body and gave him. Okay, so he wasn't born blue, so somebody tried to kill him, a demon woman, a group of women. Okay, a beautiful little kid mysteriously stealing butter. This is what Google's saying. April 5th, 2018. A beautiful little kid mischievously stealing a butter from a pot, and later on, a stunning youth mesmerizing everyone with his magnetic flute. This is how most of us would visualize. Is it Shri Krishna? Even if for a moment we forgot all about his miracles. Wait, no, I just want to know. Because I see the depiction here of it. Of him sucking the demon breast. So it says Krishna's evil uncle. Oh, the uncle, dirty blood clots. The uncle. Is the uncle? Well, it was the uncle. It was a Gemini, wasn't it? Yeah. Krishna evil uncle Kamsa sent the demoness Punta to kill infants Krishna when them a baby. Them no have no life. Them have no blood clot conscience. Punta disguised as a beautiful woman comes to Gokul and requests Yashoda to allow her to breastfeed her little one. Why would you want to breastfeed somebody else's son or daughter? And when we talk about breastfeed, what we talk about? Nursing. Now that we call it breastfeeding, nursing. Now the problem is for a lot of people, what age did you get off breastfeeding? What age you never nurse? Was it days? Did you go straight on formula? Was it weeks? And what kind of woman around you? The woman them were like for breastfeed man, no. You have the women them like that. We're not gonna hide and talk. And we're not gonna get into the whole debate or topic about whether it's supposed to be done in public or not. We're not talking about that. Because now a woman was sent to breastfeed this boy. Okay, if you kill off the little boy, fine. But what just I say? You have enough demon woman who breastfeed. Run gone go breastfeed man. You think she'd have a daughter? Why she never the woman get her daughter the poison? Anyways. So he was sent to breastfeed her little one. In those days, it was a common practice. Okay, so it was a common practice in those days. So is that a common practice between Indian or the culture or whatever? People would exchange. Can you keep my kid? Yeah, okay. The kid hungry, you breastfeed the kid. Worse if you have a kid in the house. That was their thing, okay? Alright. Like the other people of Gokul, Yashoda was too mesmerized by her beauty and permitted her to breastfeed Krishna. However, Punta had smeared her breasts with a pandana or intoxicant with the intention of killing Krishna. So now you see my baby. The baby now, the baby just a be a baby. You come on my yard. My yard you come. You dress up, beard, do everything. Put on lipstick, makeup, every blood clot thing. Come on my yard. If you look like the prettiest ever. Prettiest shit ever, so nobody can say no to you. And then say, hey, let me breastfeed the child. This child will already take ridicule. Him skin blue, alright? Like, what else you want from a child? Okay? So now him come and you smear your breasts with intoxicants to kill the kid. So you deliberately know what you do. And you deliberately know he's a kid. You want to take the life of an innocent kid. Okay, fine. Because you're a demon. Okay, fine. So Punta had smeared her breasts with madana or intoxicant with the intention of killing Krishna, according to the later versions of the story. Punta smeared her breasts with the poison, and other stories suggest that her milk itself was the poison. Sir Krishna not only drank the poisonous milk, but also sucked out her life. And it's believed that the poison, however, entered his body and gave him the blue color. Now, can I say, I know for a fact that when you get poison, you're supposed to drink milk. Give him some milk. So it turned blue. And what carry venom? Snake. The snake carry venom. No one will say that certain things will carry fur. Fur carry rabies. Dog carry rabies. Cat carry rabies. Well, them carry rabies and a certain type of infection because cats use them claws. Remember, more than dogs use them claws. Dogs use them mouth. That's where rabies carry from. Anything will bite you from the mouth. We're not talking about insects. Insects, you have things can get rid of them things there. Enough people are walk around a big job and them have dandruff. Dandruff what take over them whole blood clots head. Animals come with things. Animals are not meant to be indoor and on bed and wrap up. If you decide that you want to bring an animal in your house, then you have to do the necessary things. You have to buy the necessary things for the animal so that it won't grow around the animal. It's an animal. It's not a human. Okay? Human don't naturally carry things. Now, the only thing we know that carry venom for poison are reptilians. Reptilians green, that no blue. But also snake. So we can talk about bacteria infections, we can talk about viral infections entering the body. But what is poisonous and deadly are the snake. Now we have different type of snakes. You have yellow belly snake, which snakes for only them eat rats and other little things, but them don't really bite. Them strangle, them strangulate, them suffocate you. I don't know why this was necessary to talk about Sagittarius, but there's something I feel like you wanted me to say for you. See, Kalia, what? Kalia, a poisonous snake, came to live in the Yamuna, right? Yamuna. It is believed that the four leagues of water around him boiled with poison. One day when Krishna was playing with his friends, their ball fell inside the Yamuna. Krishna jumped into the river and got to get his ball, and thus they encountered the venomous Kalia at the bottom of the river. Kalia wrapped himself around Krishna's body, but he in turn assumed such a huge shape that the serpent had to release him. Later, Sir Krishna danced on Kalia's hoods, beating him with his feet. Kalia's wives begged Sir Krishna for mercy. Kalia's too realized the greatness of the little kid that he was trying to kill and surrendered. Sir Krishna did not kill Kalia but asked him to leave the Yamuda and go to Ramanaka Dvipa, okay, modern Fiji. According to the old school of thought, the poison from Kalias entered Sir Krishna's body while fighting and the serpent, and then he turned blue. Okay, something about blue, blue, okay? It also talks about the blue aura. Oh my god, we're at 22. Science tells us that the entire existence is energy and one form of another. It is also believed that every being emits an aura. That is true. A field of energy that surrounds the body, a certain color. It is possible that Sir Krishna was not literally blue, but he's reflecting a blue aura. So we don't really know what we're seeing until science is updated and proven, okay? Can you imagine the first person who saw the moon and the sun at the same time? Holy shit! Can you imagine? Bro, are we seeing the sun and the moon at the same time? Can you imagine? Until people have decoded it and know it's so natural. Because I go outside and I see the moon and the sun in the sky at the same time. They say it's a reflection, it's a mirror. It's a mirror effect. Okay, so something about Indian culture, something about Krishna. Oh my god, I love Kevin. Oh my god. Anyways, let's go Sagittarius. Something about roots. We have a number 9, ending your reading. Great. Sagittarius, are you the 9th zodiac? Are you? Yeah. You're the 9th, right? Yeah, because Capricorn is 10. The Sagittarius, you. Sagittarius rules expansion. It's Jupiter. I think Sagittarius rules Jupiter. So luck. Someone's in luck. Okay. Lucky. We have a 4 coming out. Don't know something or someone is 94 years old, 49 years old. 4 and 9 is 13, right? We have a V. We have a 0. We have a H. You know, there's a name I keep hearing in H, and every time I stop the reading, here we go, Helena. Is Helena Katz significant? I kept hearing the name, and then when I stopped the reading, no, I only hear the readings when I'm not on camera, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll do it the next reading, and then I totally forget. Helena. There's something about Helena or Helena Katz. Let us go. We're not take long, just a little, just a little. I don't know why Sir Krishna had to take up my time this morning. Okay, we have symbols coming out, so there's something about a symbol, maybe an aura. So you're seeing somebody aura. We have bones, we have cuddles, and we have the world card, something about the world. Okay, so somebody's doing bone magic. What's happening with the bones? Symbols, cuddles, and the world. Is this the skull, the death symbol, the reincarnation? Because doesn't, and that's the thing with Rastafarians, and because Christians don't believe in reincarnation, right? The Rastafarians believe in reincarnation, and so does Indians, right? We talk about ancestry. Both are melanin, but them look two different ways. Now we have to look on here. Okay? You have a lot of dark Indians. Indians will look very, very dark. Indians with straight hair. Somebody might be mixed. Yeah, we have the Hierophants. Yay! Okay? This talk about religion, government laws, but also leadership. And what is the face of? Because if you look at the Hierophant card, the Hierophant represent, okay, Krishna looks a certain way because of the so-called stories and the tales that surrounds him. I hear half, someone maybe half Indian, but they might be half Indian in DNA and ancestry. That don't necessarily mean them identify with the same religion. Who was the Indian person? Because while in certain cultures the mother gives you the entitlement of being a certain thing into this new religion, other people can marry into it. Now, just because you're Indian don't mean you're religious. I'm just saying I've met a lot of Indians that were not religious people, practicing people, but I've met a lot of Indians who were, such as Kevin. And that was a very good experience, because at that time you don't really get seen with people that way back then, especially back then. Because I did end up know another Kevin when we did the karate with one time, and a mother who got the same blood clot high school me used to go. End up cuss off our son. Cuss him off one time because he was speaking to me. He was mingling among the commoners during karate class. But Kevin still talk to me. But we're not talking about that Kevin there. Let's talk about the other Kevin now. Indian Kevin. Yeah, Kevin went to go Calabar Kevin. Jeez, because he was like, yeah, you know, but I always say, yeah, come to church. One time we must have to come to church with him. I just say, okay, we will go to church. You see, we don't know. No, him said, let's pass the church. Just pass it. Like, walk through the church. Like, just walk, stop and say hi. And I said, okay, cool. Because I know. He said, oh my God, very Indian. Real Indian, not head Indian. Straight here Indian. I'm not talking about a puffy ear. I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about this type of ear. Real. I feel so awkward. But like, why you do this to me? But it was such... I think if family didn't own one wholesale, then listen, the Hierophants are come out. What is your representation? Just because you look a certain way don't mean that you identify with the same religion. That's what we're supposed to use the so-called identify term doing. Not about no he or she. Okay, if you're Chinese, you're going to automatically be Buddhist. You're going to be Buddhist. You can't be Christian. That's what you're saying. Or are you saying that you're Chinese? You have given up on your own religion. You had to seek out Christianity. But what is a man's experience in life? We can't talk about religion. Anybody can learn about religion. Anybody can go up on a Google search and learn. It's whether the soul agree with you. It's the soul we are talking about. And according to this, the soul of Krishna is not a violent person. He rules the throat chakra. Oh my God, how ignorant am I? I never even thought about that being the blue. The blue or the throat chakra. The blue aura is associated with the fifth or the throat chakra. Anyone with a deep blue aura exhibits oratory skills. Yeah. No, I'm just here for oral support. Yeah. Yeah. I never even knew that word was there. Oratory skills. Do you have oratory skills? Okay, well, okay. Honesty and excellent self-expression. And where is he on? A lotus flower. Now the Buddhist culture also talks about the lotus flower. Or the lily pad, the water lilies. Okay. I will talk about the lotus pose, especially in yoga, which is how I sit down and do my readings, okay? So, yeah, I don't know, there's something about this, Sagittarius. You rule this. Someone rich? You are my everything, okay? I don't mean rich as in if you have one. I mean rich as in wealthy. As in class. As in, do you need me to get the door for you? You know, real, that type of rich. Wealthy. Wealthy, not rich. Don't care about richness. Richness. I think we care about money around here. Everybody have money. Everybody have money. Do you not know that? And everybody have peace. I think somebody asked me one time, is it a Sagittarius? Did a Sagittarius ask me one time, what is love? I'm going to tell them, say it's peace. It's peace. To me. Because even at the end of your life, even when you're going to pass, even when it's all over, all said, all done, you did everything you could have done, or you did everything that you couldn't have done. You didn't do everything you could do. You had all the arguments, you eat all the food, you scroll through all the TikTok. When it done, how you want to go? You want to go in a violent situation, or would you like to go peacefully on to the next lifetime, if you believe in reincarnation or not? I say peace. I mean, I lie. Out of the many times that I have died, one time I go away and it was very peaceful, like with a smile. A peace. And peace is isolation. Peace on the outside with traffic beep 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 in your ears, and a peace that peace is in a room sitting down enjoying your company, whether it's your company or the company of your family, some intimate. We're not talking about a party, not talking about no Grammys. You want everybody in your business, everybody in your life. Maybe you come from a big family, Sagittarius, because Sagittarius rules ancestry, okay? So something maybe significant about a grandmother or your grand, maybe a certain side of the family, okay? Here we have child, and then we have manipulate. I don't know if somebody comes from royalty, but them manipulate them way into things, or they're a manipulator, or somebody come from rich parents, a rich family. With Sagittarius rules in ancestry, somebody come from a rich family, or somebody using a child as an excuse to get money. Maybe somebody want to manipulate you into a child. I don't know what they do with Sagittarius. You have teeth coming out again, dentist. And we have relationship. If somebody manipulate your child, I push your child for a dentist. Careful what happen. Hopefully it's not another 𝑧𝒑𝒄𝒆𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒏𝒕 start. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Careful what go on. Or this could be, maybe you have a really good dentist. What makes a good dentist? When you have surgeons in room, you know that is, when you're cutting into bodies, it's precision. You know you have to diagnose quickly. If anything happened during surgery, a panic happened, the surgeon have to remain relaxed and know what to do in a millisecond, you know, because blood lossage can cause a life to go badly, okay? But dentists are the same thing. Them just kind of more chill, and them deal with the mouth. But how important is oral cavity? Or what is the mouth connected to? Because I feel like the mouth is more connecting to the brain, right? So just be careful, especially if you're putting anything like metal in your child's mouth. Here we have smoke. I'm going to leave it here, Sagittarius. Until next time, better.